And I am joined now by May Nabil, who participated in yesterday's demonstration. She is a corporate executive in Cairo. And May Nabil, thank you for joining us. Why did so many women turn out for this protest yesterday, for this march?
Hello, Margaret. How are you? Thanks for letting me having this chance. In the past week, there have been like a really pressure happening in the street and on people, and the peak happened on Saturday when this incident happened to our fellow Egyptian girl. And ever since, everyone was very angry, and though the media here in Cairo was covering on it, the people felt like there is something they have to do. So there was a call on the internet and all the social media for all the women to gather and to go down and protest and march to support the girl. So this is what happened yesterday.
And were you surprised at the size of the crowd?
Well, when I was on my way to the protest, I didn't think it would be that big, and I was proud that many of the women here like answered the call, because many of them didn't have any internet access, so they heard from other women who had it, and it was getting bigger and bigger over the hours. So it started at 4 p.m. Cairo local time, and during the march, other women like joined us from the street, normal walkings, even the ones who didn't hear about the march, they simply joined in. So yes, I was surprised, but yet like I was proud, and I had hope that this might be like a call. People are more aware now.
And what happened at the protest? Was there any violence, any roughness shown by the security forces toward you?
No, not at all. There were no security forces. They were actually absent from this. It was all women, and we had layers of men protecting the march since it started till it reached the square. So I didn't see with my bare eyes any security, any military. Nobody was there, just the people.
Now, you said that, of course, a lot of people in Egypt don't have internet access. How widely was that video of that woman who was half stripped down to her blue bra? How widely was that seen in Egypt? Was it on state TV?
Well, I didn't see it. I don't watch the state TV myself. I only saw it on the internet, but many independent newspapers like put it on their first pages. And a lot of activists printed out the photo to show it to people in the streets. This is how the awareness happened, because many didn't know about it. Some heard of it, but they didn't actually see it. So it was independent efforts to spread the photo all over the street.
Was this unusual behavior on the part of the Egyptian security forces?
Well, not really. A few months ago, many has faced certain violence of this, so no, it's not new. It happens before in April to certain of girls, and I'm not sure you heard of it or not, but they encounter such violence, but it wasn't actually filmed, so we only heard their testimony. They said that it happened to them, but this was the only documented event. That's why people believed it.
So what are you trying, or what were you trying to accomplish with this march yesterday?
It was first a march of anger. We were angry about what happened to that girl, and we were trying to spread the word and tell people that it's not lies. Forces did that and might do that to us as well, anytime, anywhere, in the street or inside our houses. So first it was like an angry voice. We were angry, and we wanted to support the girl. We wanted her to hear that we are all consolidated together. We were all trying here to let her know that she's not alone. And we wanted to inform the rest of the population, men and women, that these practices can happen to them at any point of time.
Now, the Military Council late yesterday, as your demonstration was winding up, did issue a statement apologizing for what happened. Do you think that's enough?
They didn't apologize. They didn't actually apologize. They were sorry. They said they were sorry of what happened. All women made fun of it because we don't beat, we don't like do such practices and say we are sorry. No, they said they feel sorry about what happened, but they didn't say we are sorry about doing that.
So do you think this march was a one-time event, or do you think it will be the beginning of seeing more Egyptian women more actively involved in politics?
Well, no, this is not a one-time event because today in Alexandria, the march took over there exactly with the same massive amount of women. They started it, so I believe this is the start of a chain of protests conducted by women because the fight is not for only a man there to conduct. So I believe women now are participating. They've been participating before, but right now they are taking action towards what's happening, and I don't think this is going to end here. So today we had another one in another city in Alexandria, and I believe it will not stop.
May Nabil, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Margaret, so much. Thank you.